Welcome to the 9th Teesdale Business Awards. Well, who would have guessed that when we met in February 2020 that Brexit was not going to be the biggest topic of conversation when the next awards ceremony came around? Sadly, due to COVID, we had to take the decision not to risk bringing everyone together to celebrate the success of the Teesdale business community. We hope that this video can still try to emulate the format and excitement of the awards evening that you will know from previous years. It's a delight to have my co-host Emma Hignett, voiceover artist, with us again to share the hosting role for the ceremony. Since our last awards ceremony, much has happened to individuals and businesses who have featured at our events. Sarah Davis, one of our keynote speakers, is now a dragon. Sarah, of course, has gone on to appear as a contestant on Strictly Come Dancing, launched her own television channel to sell Crafters Companions products, and has penned a book about her life. A number of businesses which featured in previous awards events have achieved recognition for their work, including Babool's, Cross Lanes Organic Farm Shop and Rome Local. The shadow of COVID has been cast over the life of all of us over the last 2 years and has brought some challenging times for the business community. What has been shown during this period is the ability of many to innovate and change the way that their businesses operate, to be able to continue trading through unprecedented times. During this time, we have seen the best and worst in society, and it is a mark of the nature of the community in Teesdale that we have a new category this year to recognise the lockdown legend. As a business advisor with NBSL, the longer term question about how businesses will be supported does mean that the current funding opportunities to help with development plans should be taken. County Durham is in the fortunate position of having some dedicated funds to help businesses, and the North East has benefited from generous support from a range of European programmes, although these are now in their final year. The scope and budget of the replacement to these funds, the UK Shared Prosperity Fund, will be critical in defining the government's commitment to and priorities for the UK business community. There's been plenty of talk about their levelling up agenda, but details still appear to be rather sketchy. In keeping with the increasing focus on sustainability, this year's awards have been designed once again by Anne-Marie from Awards for All Occasions, and they've been made from sustainable wood and recycled glass.
Let's be honest, it may not be quite the same tonight without the applause, the photographer, the clatter of shoes on the stairs in the Witham. But this is still a celebration of Teesdale's finest, and this year more than ever, it's important that we do celebrate and shout as loud as we can about the finalists and the winners and about the brilliant businesses right here in Teesdale. So please use your social media to do just that. And of course, tag us in your posts and tweets because we'd love to be able to share your comments. And if you're celebrating a win, then make sure you send us the photos of your celebrations. Our Twitter handle is @Teesdale Awards, while on Facebook we're @Teesdale Business Awards, and the hashtag we're using is #TBA2021. And of course, whenever you're watching, we'd love to hear your thoughts and see your photographs. And there is a competition. So if you take a photograph of you celebrating or just enjoying the awards, share it with us with the hashtag #TBA2021, and our favourite photo of the night will win a bottle of champagne and some chocolates. So, on with the awards, the Teesdale Business Awards 2021. It's our chance to celebrate businesses in Teesdale, the small, the micro, the big, the survivors, those who've gone above and beyond in the last 2 unprecedented years. We'll hear about our emerging businesses, businesses which are growing, those trading further afield, inspirational businesses and inspirational business leaders who could well be destined for ever greater things in the future. And very soon you will find out who the first winner of the evening is.
But before that, let me just explain how the winners are chosen. For each category, the sponsoring organisation has been involved in setting the criteria for their category, and they have undertaken the selection process. Thank you to everyone who took time to nominate a business or individual. Your nominations are important to us. The awards are not by popular vote. We are extremely grateful to all this evening's category sponsors for their financial support and for the time and effort they've taken in making the final selections. A number of our sponsors have been with us for several years, and we're delighted that they continue to see the value of these awards. I should also like to thank those individuals who have taken time to nominate people and businesses for these awards this year. The information that you provide helps the sponsors understand the merits of the nominee and builds a much better picture of them.
So, let's get down to business. Our first award this evening is for Apprentice of the Year, recognising the achievements of young people taking their first role in the workforce, learning new skills and securing a fabulous future for their own career. This award is open to apprentices who either live or work in Teesdale, and it's sponsored by Barnard Castle School. The finalists are all from GSK, proving the future of GSK is in exceptionally good hands. And they are Ashley Jackson, Erin Trenholm and Morgan Cassiera. Ashley Jackson has astounded those who meet her in the workplace with the standard of her work and her ability to lead. In fact, despite being an apprentice, she has competently deputised for her manager over the last year. An expert in her area of work is how Erin Trenholm has been described. She's been commended for her resilience and maturity, and also for her commitment to developing herself within the role. Morgan Cassiera was described as rapid at getting up to speed in his role, quickly delivering real value to the business. He's gone from strength to strength and been recognised for his outstanding contributions. But which of these will take home this evening's first award? Now, to announce the winner of our 2021 Apprentice of the Year, may we hand over to Stuart Nichols from Barnard Castle School.
Good evening to everyone watching this year's awards ceremony, especially tonight's deserving finalists. Barnard Castle School is proud to continue its support of the Teesdale Business Awards as sponsor of the Apprentice of the Year category. It was an incredibly difficult process selecting our finalists, let alone the overall winner, as all nominees were worthy of winning this prestigious award. And it's a shame that we could only select one winner. However, from the strength of nominations received, it's very clear that these young individuals have very promising careers ahead of them, for which they should be very proud. Now, it is our pleasure to announce that the Apprentice of the Year in the 2022 Teesdale Business Awards is Morgan Cassiera of GlaxoSmithKline. Many congratulations, Morgan, and to all of this evening's nominees, finalists and winners. We'd also like to thank tonight's organisers for putting on a fantastic event in spite of these unprecedented times. Take care and enjoy the remainder of the ceremony. Thank you.
Despite being an apprentice, because of the results he has delivered, Morgan is in increasing demand across the GSK site, and his manager describes him as truly amazing.
We now come to the Entrepreneur of the Year. This category was launched in 2017 and celebrates commitment to entrepreneurship, not wanting to discriminate between age or gender. The award recognises personal innovation, business longevity, and at times the ability for reinvention. The following people illustrate these characteristics: Chris Howell of Howell Film, Mark Francis of Francis Bookkeeping Solutions Limited, and Tamara Wilson of Born to Run Canine Adventures and Training. Howell Film is a family business with a head office in Enterprise House, offering a range of film and video services, including drone footage, podcasts and live event streaming. Chris founded the business 30 years ago and has demonstrated drive and enthusiasm for his work ever since. The pandemic has caused some key sectors of work to disappear, but he has proved resilient in the face of these challenges. Now, Mark Francis of Francis Bookkeeping Solutions has run his business for the last 15 years and provided a variety of award-winning accounting and bookkeeping services to diverse clients across County Durham and beyond. Mark has a clear track record, enthusiasm, and is prepared to be different, all attributes that must be in an entrepreneur. Tamara Wilson set up Born to Run Canine Adventures and Training in 2010 and is more than just your average dog walker. She delivers a range of innovative services to dog and cat owners, including adventure walks, which are promoted as more than just a walk with a group of dogs. They play brain games, find it games, and also reinforce basic training using positive methods.
We found judging Entrepreneur of the Year both very rewarding and incredibly difficult. We felt that this category was totally about the person. To choose between the nominees was really hard, and in reality any one of them would have been worthy of the award, and they all should receive credit for their ongoing achievements and spirit. Mark Francis has a clear track record, enthusiasm, and is prepared to be different. All attributes that must be in an entrepreneur. Chris Howell has a clear track record of success and fully understands how to achieve anything he sets his mind to. Tamara Wilson has a passion for what she does, a proven track record, and a determination to succeed despite knockbacks. After much deliberation, our winner is Chris Howell. Chris was almost infectious with his enthusiasm for his business. He has the ability to take others along the journey with him, which was thoroughly demonstrated by his daughter Izzy, who was also a nominee, and most definitely a future winner of this category.
This category certainly gave the judges a real challenge, with them saying that each would be a worthy winner of the award. Chris was described as having infectious enthusiasm for his business.
Our next award recognises social responsibility. We're talking about companies that make a difference in one way or another. Year on year, environmental considerations are increasingly important, but this award could also recognise a business improving the well-being for those living in, working in or visiting Teesdale. The award is sponsored by Tilly, Bailey and Irvin Law Firm. Thank you to the firm once again for supporting these awards. Our finalists for this, the Social Responsibility Award, couldn't be more different. They are Marie Curie Barnard Castle, Teesdale Renewables Limited, the Old Well Inn. Marie Curie Barnard Castle is a flagship shop for the charity in the North East. The local team's ideas don't only raise awareness for the shop, they ultimately raise vital funds to provide the charity's care services. Teesdale Renewables Limited has for many years been pushing for a greener future for Teesdale, making new technologies available here and enabling businesses and individuals across Teesdale to respond to climate change. Social responsibility has been clearly demonstrated by the Old Well Inn. Despite the challenges they themselves have faced through the pandemic, they have put the needs of the community ahead of anything else, providing numerous meals to children and families in need, much of it at their own expense. Now it's time to hand over to Helen Dexter of Tilly, Bailey and Irvin to reveal the winner of our Social Responsibility Award.
Hello, I'm Helen Dexter. I'm a partner in Tilly, Bailey and Irving Solicitors based in Barnard Castle, and we were delighted to sponsor the Social Responsibility Awards for the Teesdale Business Awards this year. The standard of the nominees was extremely high, and that made our role as judges far more difficult. What was apparent and wonderful to see were the contributions made by all the nominees to their community. The Old Well Inn, despite the hardship and difficulties that they themselves suffered because of the pandemic, made a significant contribution to the families and children in need in their community. Marie Curie's hard work and innovative ideas help raise funds and awareness. The Barnard Castle shop is a flagship shop. Teesdale Renewables really stood out to us. Their innovative technologies will help fight the climate change issues we all face. We would like to thank and congratulate all the nominees. Our winner is Teesdale Renewables.
The judges described Teesdale Renewables Limited as the giant of social responsibility in Teesdale, specialising in renewable energy and installing biomass boilers, air source heat pumps, ground source heat pumps and solar panels all over the Dale. They're the go-to team for green energy technologies.
Here we have an opportunity to showcase organisations that demonstrate a significant range of engagement activities with the wider Teesdale community. Best Community Engagement Project, sponsored by Raby Estates. Here we have the shortlist: Barnet Castle Christmas Lights, Influence Church, TCR Hub. Barnet Castle Lights does what it says on the tin. This group organises the Christmas lights and brings the whole community together. Even in 2020 they managed to deliver an online switch on to get the Christmas celebrations off to a great start. Influence Church has been running a food bank scheme called the Storehouse to help families with emergency food supplies and to help in signposting those in need to the wider support network. And TCR Hub, like many businesses, their world and method of operation changed radically with the arrival of COVID. They created Teesdale care packages in the last week of March 2020, and by May we're up to 100 packages a week. Let's hear from the sponsors, Raby Estates, to announce the Best Community Engagement winner.
On behalf of Raby Estates, we will be awarding the Best Community Engagement Award at this year's virtual Teesdale Business Awards. The award demonstrates a significant range of engagement activity benefiting the wider community in the Dale. The award shows a positive impact on people who live locally, helping to connect the community and add additional services and support. It was a pleasure to judge this category, showing the sheer depth of community engagement work throughout Teesdale. The winner is the Teesdale Community Resource Hub. The Hub has made a huge difference to local people and to those who would otherwise be isolated, especially during the challenging pandemic period, going above and beyond to provide additional services to the community, such as the Teesdale care packages, wellbeing projects and family activities, all supported by a valued team of staff and volunteers. Thank you to all the nominations and congratulations again.
Teesdale Community Resources have made a huge difference to local people, supporting the wider community of Teesdale.
The Most Innovative Business Award is all about creativity, but creativity could appear in any part of a business. It could be in the creation of new products, in the way a business operates, even in every aspect of a business. We know there's plenty of innovation across Teesdale, so our sponsors, GSK, had quite a job whittling it down to just 3 finalists. And those finalists for Most Innovative Business are Ben the Spoon Man, Natural Beeswax Products and The Crown at Home. The unique jewellery, keyrings, homewares, bookmarks, even Christmas baubles created by Ben the Spoon Man are handmade in a stain drop studio, turning silver cutlery up to 200 years old into something new and quirky. For Natural Beeswax Products, it all started with a beeswax wrap made by one of the children in school. During lockdown, the company has grown, now with a range of products from candles to beard balms, all using the benefits of natural beeswax. When the lockdown closed The Crown at Mickleton, a new business was born, The Crown at Home. The team's meals can be ordered online, are cooked in the restaurant, and then that restaurant quality food is delivered to the door, either fresh or frozen. Now, for the winner of our Most Innovative Business Award, here is our sponsor from GSK.
The category of Most Innovative Business had 10 nominations, and the 3 finalists are Ben the Spoon Man Johnson, who is based in Staindrop, who has created some amazing items from old silver cutlery, whether that's bookmarks, pendants, quirky decorative spoons. The Natural Beeswax Products, Emma Howard, who took an idea that she got from her son, her eldest son, on a school project and came up with natural beeswax wrap to replace cling film, and has now branched out into other beeswax items and also flower and seed cards and bombs. And The Crown at Home from the team at The Crown at Mickleton, who reacted to the start of the pandemic on how to help and serve the needs of the community when they could no longer open their pub. And they changed their kitchens around to be able to have food to collect, which was very much bringing the pub to home. Congratulations to all 3 finalists, and the winner of this year's Best Innovative Company goes to the natural beeswax product, Emma Howard. What an amazing idea and great innovation and sustainability going forward. Well done, Emma.
Natural Beeswax Products is forever innovating, from one product sold to friends to building a range of products, utilising social media effectively to sell, and doing all this around busy family life.
Now, a new award category for this year. This category attracted a substantial number of nominations, reflecting the caring nature of the community. Nominations were invited for organisations or individuals who have gone above and beyond during the COVID-19 pandemic to support Teesdale businesses and the wider Teesdale business community in lockdown. This category is sponsored by Chocolate Fair. The finalists for Legends of Lockdown are Babools, Reboot Repairs and Design, TCR Hub. Babools is well known as an award winner for their food and has reinvented their venue here in Barnard Castle. Throughout the pandemic, they have supplied meals to key workers, and Zach is recognised as someone who truly cares for his community and gives back. Reboot Repairs and Design technology came to the fore as we all went into lockdown, and Jenny developed her services to reflect these changes by offering collection services. Her work in getting people online and using Zoom, Skype and MS Teams has helped many people maintain contact with family and friends remotely. TCR Hub, as we heard earlier this evening, the hub quickly started delivering food hampers to support people who were shielding or struggling financially during this period. The service continues to support those in need and also helps to reduce food waste in the community. Now let's hear from Kenny Walker from sponsors Chocolate Fair to announce the winners.
When we chose to sponsor an award for this year's Teesdale Business Awards, there was only one that we wanted to do, and that was the new Legends of Lockdown. Back in 2 years ago, when it was lockdown for the first time, we were trading from behind closed doors, watching the high street, the fear, the panic, the problems that people had at home and in their businesses, and slowly saw Teesdale community come together, help each other out, create opportunities for people to help each other out as well, both in businesses terms and groups elsewhere as well. Reading through the nominations, it reminded us of that time, and it was actually quite emotional seeing what other organisations, businesses and individuals had been doing during that time. Many of whom we knew, many of whom we'd spoken to and seen what they were doing during that lockdown period as we were on the high street ourselves. But the stories and tales that people had put down in words were something to read. We carefully worked our way through all the nominations and got down to a final three. The three nominations covered all sorts of areas of difference, from feeding the community, helping out with the emotional well-being of people who perhaps were stuck at home, connecting people from across the world and across the land to be able to stay in touch with each other through technology. But there was only one winner in our mind, albeit it was a very close call, and that winner was the TCR Hub and Rachel Tweddle. Congratulations to them, a fantastic job feeding the community, and it's something they're continuing to do right up until this current day.
A second award this evening for TCR Hub. The judges said that the category was an extraordinary set of nominations to read through and research, and contained many more than 3 deserving finalists.
So, with 6 awards remaining, we shall now take a break from announcing our winners. Tonight, we celebrate Teesdale's businesses. Let's face it, all our businesses have, in the last 2 years, faced challenges they've never faced before. So, congratulations to all our nominees, our finalists, and of course, all tonight's winners. But before we return to our awards, it's time to welcome a previous winner. Just like us they are. They've been nominated several times for Teesdale Business Awards, have sponsored and have been winners too. Their business has also picked up numerous other awards, including Taste Awards. In February 2020, they took home the Teesdale Business Award for Most Innovative Business. A month later, came our first lockdown. So what have Alison and Jonathan Raper of Teesdale Cheesemakers learned since we last met? How has winning a Teesdale Business Award influenced their business? And what positives, if any, can they share with us from the last 2 years? Let's hand over to Alison and Jonathan.
Hi, my name's Alison Raper and I run Teesdale Cheesemakers along with
Jonathan Raper.
We are now based on a 20-acre farm in Copley, and we make our own cheese using milk from the family farm. We've got a cafe, a farm shop, rear our own pigs, and have some glamping now.
That covers it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we first got involved in the Teesdale Business Awards in 2016. We started the business in January of that year from our utility room and entered at the end of that year the category of Best New Business.
Yes, we did. And we won.
We did! Yes, Sarah Davies was the speaker that year, and it was a magical moment, and it really consolidated and confirmed that we, even though we were running a business from utility room, that we had something.
We'd grown up, yes, we had.
Yeah,
yes.
and not only that, just the actual filling in of the nomination form was massively important, because it really crystallised how far you've come in a business, because quite often you're just working away day in, day out, and thinking
Every
of the
day.
next job, the next goal, and you very rarely stop and reflect. So the nomination form in itself was a massive boost to my confidence. I said, oh my goodness, Jonathan, do you realise we've done this, we've done this, we've done this, we've done this?
Yeah, it was, it helped summarise what we've been doing, because we didn't really know what we were doing. That was, it was brand new to us.
Yeah, we are here now, we feel very strongly, because of that very first award we won at Teesdale Business Awards.
So it made us think something a different way and use the contacts that we had.
So the following year we sponsored an award, which was a lovely thing to just put something back into the community, the business community. And then the next one we won, 2019, most I can't do it.
Innovative.
What he's just said. We won that in the February, and then we got closed down due to COVID in the March. Bit of a dark night of the soul there, because we'd invested everything we had in this, and we thought we were going to lose it all. And then I couldn't sleep one night, and Jonathan came down and said, come to bed. I said, I can't sleep. And he said, we'll figure it out. And then I said, yeah, we have to. We're most innovative business in Teesdale.
In Teesdale.
If we can't do it, no one can.
Yes.
So, and that's just become an in-house joke now.
So I'll go out and do some innovating. It's a great excuse to go and do something else.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm innovating.
For Teesdale.
And when we sponsored the award, as Jonathan said, do you really want to do that? It's November, when it's our busiest time as a business, making cheese for Christmas. And I said, oh, how many new businesses can there be in Teesdale? Oh my God, this place is full of entrepreneurial spirit. It really is, isn't it? We were surprised at how many businesses and the quality of them. And it's just phenomenal. So the Teesdale Business Awards, as you can probably guess, we're big fans. Is a massive showcase for our area. Not only is it a fantastic place to live, but to work, and the people and the innovation, and it really does showcase other businesses. So like you say, you can create real connections in the business arena. It's fabulous.
I think it shows that Teesdale has got really quite a diverse spread of skills and services and offer, and a big offer, right? Because I think people mistakenly think it's just a farming community. A bit of sheep here and there, but actually it's from the sheep all the way down through a whole host of services and offers as well. So you hear other people's stories, and it's a bit of an inspiration as well, because you know, we come from different backgrounds to a cheese world, you know, understand dairy farm, but it's new to us, and it's inspiring hearing some of the stories and how successful they've been. Right. Well, I would say that for any business that's survived the COVID pandemic, really well done.
Yeah.
I think you've been really lucky if you've just stuck with what you've always done and survived. I think a lot of places have had to innovate, they've had to change and be agile. And that's not a bad thing, to keep that going, that innovation and the can do and make it happen. Tonight for the awards, it's enjoy it. There are little gems in there. There will be little gems, little learning points that you can pick up and apply to your own situation.
Yeah, and they're very inspiring. And start thinking about the awards that you're going to enter, because it really is a massive boost. Even if you're not a finalist, even if you're not a winner, just the very fact that you're filling out that application form really does help to consolidate for you personally how far you've come and to celebrate.
Yeah, and if at the end of all of it you're sitting back thinking, I think I could do better than that,
Crack on.
Have a go. That's what we would say. Crack on. We hope that our story has made you think, and maybe you think you can make cheese yourself.
Or at least enter an award.
At least go for it, yeah. And
have a lovely evening.
Enjoy.
Thank you to Alison and Jonathan for sharing their story about the awards and their business journey. That old adage that you have to be in it to win it is so true. It provides a great opportunity to tell your customers about entering, shortlisting and winning awards. Blow your own trumpet is a much underused trait in many businesses. I do remember the announcement of Teesdale Cheesemakers winning the Best New Business Award in the Witham and the excitement it generated for the team.
Back to the awards by celebrating the best business trading outside Teesdale. This award is sponsored by Durham County Council, and the judges of this award told us how hard it was to whittle it down to just 3 finalists. Those finalists who are putting Teesdale on the map do not include Dominic Cummings, but do include Chocolate Fair, Howell Film and Natural Beeswax Products. Yes, we know Chocolate Fair can be found on Barnard Castle Horse Market, but the company's online presence has grown and grown during the lockdown, and handmade and personally packaged chocolates made in Barnard Castle are now winging their way across the country, even around the world. Howell Film are experts at filming in all environments. They can provide live footage, live streaming, same-day edits, virtual events, even these Teesdale Business Awards. And this expertise has taken them to work in prestigious venues in Newcastle, Manchester, Liverpool, even Dubai. Natural Beeswax Products is a growing business, an online business for which lockdown was an opportunity taken by Emma Howard, who is building a strong, environmentally friendly brand which reaches far beyond Teesdale. Now, to announce the winner of the award for Most Innovative Business, here's Catherine Watson from Durham County Council.
It has been a privilege for Durham County Council to sponsor an award at the Teesdale Business Awards this year. The 3 finalists were exceptionally high standards, able to demonstrate growing customer numbers, and despite the challenges of the pandemic, able to increase their export even worldwide. However, as always, there can only be one winner. This business stood out in terms of their strategic business case, their need to employ more staff and their diversification over the last 2 years. The winner of the best business trading outside of Teesdale is Chocolate Fair.
The judges said that Chocolate Fair stood out from their understanding of their existing customer base to their strategies to attract new customers and their determination to diversify in the last 2 years. Their strategy has been rewarded by growth and the need to employ more people.
Before our next award, please remember you're more than welcome to share news of the event on social media. Sadly, we're not able to see your happy smiling faces or share those faces of happy award winners as we announce the results. But please do share some happy photos if you are one of our winners, and also your comments about the event. Please tweet us. It's at Teesdale Business Awards. And please do let others know our award winners. At the moment, we all know. Okay, on with the awards. It's now our moment to celebrate businesses demonstrating real growth in what can only be called challenging circumstances. The winner will be able to demonstrate clear growth in terms of turnover and profitability over recent years. The award is sponsored by Business Durham. The finalists for the Growth Business of the Year are Francis Bookkeeping Solutions Limited, Serene Spa, Teesdale Cheesemakers Limited. Francis Bookkeeping Solutions Limited, year on year this business has grown their fee income and client numbers to over 100 through use of cloud technology to open up new markets and remove geographical boundaries to delivering high quality accountancy and bookkeeping services. Serene Spa was built by a group of enterprising women. Serene Spa has now grown and occupies premises on Harmeyer Enterprise Park in the face of a challenging environment, with COVID restrictions impacting significantly on their ability to work for periods of time. The business has demonstrated amazing resilience in the face of all these challenges and has grown their team from 3 to 11. Teesdale Cheesemakers Limited is no stranger to these awards, as we've already heard, and has built Teesdale, where an increasing range of food and drink products are available, many from local suppliers. The business has built a cafe and increasingly bringing more services to the site, including a pizza oven and shepherd huts for those looking for glamping in the area. Now, to announce the winner of Growth Business, here's Lisa Wall from the sponsor, Business Durham.
Thanks to Enterprise House and all of the people behind the scenes for organising what must be the best event of its type in the county. It's a fantastic way to celebrate what's great about Teesdale businesses and gives them a platform to showcase and promote their successes. Business Durham are delighted to be sponsoring this award, and it was really encouraging this year to have so many good nominations, although this did make the job of judging more difficult. However, I was helped in this task by other members of the Business Durham team. It was a strong field and all of the finalists made an excellent case, but the decision made was unanimous, and that the award should be presented to the business who have demonstrated the most significant growth over the last 2 years. They are a business from their Teesdale base who have continued to diversify their business offer, adapting to change and providing new products and services to support their continued business growth. And that winner is Teesdale Cheesemakers. Congratulations.
Another previous winner of a Teesdale Business Award, and I can only imagine the celebrations taking place at Teesdale in what has been a difficult year for the business, but it's pivoted to come through showing strong growth plans for the future.
This next award for Best Customer Focus is all about how a business interacts with its customers, one of the key criteria for any successful business. This year it's sponsored by the Greenfields, and thank you once again to Wendy, who has been a long-time supporter of these awards. The finalists for Best Customer Focus are Reboot Repairs and Design, Sandringham Financial Partners, and Teesdale Felt. Remember in lockdown when technology was the only way to communicate with family? Well, supporting people across the Dale to use essential technology was just one of the ways Jenny Cartwright of Reboot Repairs and Design demonstrated her customer service. Helping every step of the way was how Janine Barron of Sandringham Financial Partners was described, and providing the support needed in the madness of the financial jungle. During lockdown, Teesdale Felt has grown the online element of the business, selling materials and artwork. A commitment to fulfil orders within 1 or 2 days and putting customers first has seen Claire receive over 2,000 orders in the first 2 years of business. Now, to announce the winner for the award for Best Customer Service, here is Wendy Greenfield.
So, 2 of our 3 finalists have extended the knowledge of Teesdale throughout the country due to the businesses that they have expanded. 2 of them do work in our local communities, and 2 of them help us when we have personal problems and we don't know where to go. 2 of them were so close that we actually asked if we could have joint winners this year. We did ask, and this was refused. I'm delighted to say that the winner of the Teesdale Business Awards 2021 customer focus is Reboot, Repair and Design.
Much of what Jenny does supports the more elderly in the Dale, and the judges commented on Jenny's patience in explaining technology to those struggling with the technology, and that she has ably filled the gap when a similar business closed, even if that meant working even longer hours.
The award for Best Social Enterprise is open to any not-for-profit or community businesses in Teesdale. This is for organisations who are making a big difference to the lives of local people. Shortlisted for this award, Brightwoods Forest School CIC, Rotary Satellite E-Club of Barnard Castle, Teesdale, and YMCA Community Cafe, Cockfield. Brightwoods Forest School CIC runs a wide range of activities for young people and adults, enabling them to engage in outdoor activities that are helpful for their physical and mental well-being. Throughout the pandemic, they have had to innovate to continue delivering support to their client base by taking their sessions online and increasingly working with other partner organisations such as Theatre Hullabaloo in Darlington, schools and nurseries. Rotary Satellite E-Club of Barnard Castle, established in December 2019, this group formally came into being in March 2020 and, despite being unable to meet face-to-face initially, have delivered a number of projects to help support the wider community, including a digital access project to provide laptops and tablets to children and young people to help them continue with their education, bonnets for babes, knitted knockers and trees of remembrance are some of the other projects undertaken by the group. YMCA's Community Cafe at Cockfield. This not-for-profit cafe in Cockfield provides a safe space for people in the community to meet and avoid feelings of isolation. They're an advice centre and have access to computers as well as good food, which has also been delivered to people around the local villages. Throughout the pandemic, the cafe has remained relevant to the local community and will help in whatever way they can. Chris Armstrong from Teesdale Consulting will make the winning announcement.
So firstly, I'd like to say a huge congratulations to all of the nominees, especially to the finalists. I think you should all be really proud of the work that you've done. It's been my first year as a judge for the awards, and it was quite a challenging experience, but also quite a humbling experience as well. So much of the good work which is vital for the community which has been going on, and many of it is not really known about. So the results, it was quite a close call, I would say. It was quite difficult to pick a winner. But what set the winner apart for me was after Storm Arwen, when so many people were without power and heating in their homes, even some without water. And this organisation really pulled through. They were really proactive to make sure that everybody didn't go hungry. People had access to food and water that they needed, and for me that was something that just set them apart from everybody else, and it was really fantastic to see. So I'm really proud to announce that the winner is the YMCA Community Cafe in Cockfield. Fantastic, big congratulations, well done.
Not only has the cafe supported the local community throughout COVID, it has stepped up when Storm Arwen hit. The community cafe showed astounding generosity and selfless commitment to ensuring nobody went without a hot meal or hot drink.
We are now nearing the end of our awards, with only 2 more winners to announce tonight. Our flagship awards. Our penultimate award is for Best New Business. This category is open to any business that started trading on or since the 1st of October 2018. Some of our nominees set up during the pandemic, while all of them have faced additional challenges because of COVID-19, making getting to this point a finalist for Best New Business a real achievement. This award is sponsored by Meikles Solicitors LLP. And the finalists for Best New Business are Blossom Home Care Teesdale and Weardale, Handcrafters Hub and Mitchell Digital. Blossom Home Care set up mid-pandemic, a particularly commendable move considering the complexities that the pandemic has added to care work. Its ethos is to provide quality care to support vulnerable people to remain in their own homes. Handcrafters Hub took skills honed during lockdown and used them to create a business where crafters can present and sell their works on the high street. The business has grown with digital promotion and with word of mouth. Lockdown gave Kane Mitchell the time he needed to create his new business, Mitchell Digital. Kane has prioritised customer service and has sought to partner with other local businesses to deliver clients' website needs. Now, to announce the winner of Teesdale's Best New Business, here's Claire Haig from Meikle Solicitors.
Hello, my name's Claire Haig. I'm a partner in Meikle Solicitors based in Horsemarket in the town. This year we're pleased to sponsor the category of Best New Business. As we all know, the last 2 years has been a particularly difficult time for all businesses, large or small, local or national, and so it must have been a particularly difficult time for newly formed businesses or new businesses set up during the lockdown period. But the sheer number of nominations and the quality of the nominations showed that a lot of people have not let the lockdown and the global pandemic hold them back. They were willing to take a chance and to promote their business or to set up a new business from scratch. And so it was a difficult task to narrow down the nominations to the 3 finalists, but the 3 finalists were extremely worthy, all different businesses, all with their own strengths that they have promoted and continued to promote their businesses during the difficult global pandemic. It was a difficult decision, but our winner is the Handcrafters Hub. We were very impressed with Michelle Grandcourt's decision during lockdown to hone her skills and to provide an avenue for herself and local crafters to promote and sell their local crafts at a time when they couldn't attend local fairs or markets as they usually would. She was a lifeline for those small independent businesses. We also think it's a business that promotes the town, and it was a unique idea. And so for that, we congratulate her and say well done.
Not only has Michelle Grandcourt created a vibrant shop and an opportunity for others to sell their goods, she has also been instrumental in the formation of the Beyond the Buttermarket group to promote all the shops on the bank in Barnard Castle.
Well, here we are at the end with arguably the most coveted award, Best Business. The award will be given to the business which has demonstrated outstanding growth and achievements in the last 2 years. And the sponsor charged with deciding on this award is Jane Ashcroft Accountancy Limited. We thank them for their continued support for this category. And the final 3 of the night are Babools, Blossom Home Care Teesdale and Weardale, High Force Hotel and Waterfall. We've already heard about the great work that Babools has done during lockdown. The business has transitioned from the Spice Island brand to Babools and has worked with local primary schools, inviting them into the kitchen to make naan bread, and been recognised by the Queen and recently Marcus Rashford for their work in supporting the community. The business innovates and delivers high standards of food and customer service. Blossom Home Care Teesdale and Weardale is a family-run care service covering rural West Durham, delivering high-quality care and support tailored to the individual's needs. The business is delivering a wide range of support services to their clients, including live-in carers, accompanied visits and shopping. They help people to participate in social activities with an aim to keep people in their own homes rather than a nursing home or residential care. And High Force Hotel and Waterfall. The hotel has undertaken major developments and brings upgraded rooms and an enhanced dining experience. From weddings to business meetings, the work has enabled a range of additional services for visitors to the area and actively promotes a wide range of activities for anyone coming to the Upper Teesdale. The hotel has an impressive 4.5 rating on TripAdvisor from its clientele. On behalf of the sponsors, Jane Ashcroft Accountancy Limited, here is the lady herself, Jane Ashcroft, to announce the winner.
It's 2 years since I presented the last award for the best business in Teesdale, and what a 2 years it has been. Business owners have had the fight of their lives to stay open and to adapt to new ways of working and new demands from customers, while supporting their staff through this unprecedented period. Most business owners have risen to the challenge, worked hard, and are now starting to come out at the other side. In this climate, I'm once again proud to be presenting the award for the best business in Teesdale, and I'm pleased to announce that the winner is Blossom Home Care, Teesdale and Weirdow.
Blossom Home Care's ethics, values, vision for the future, customer care, resilience and overall high standards impressed the judge, who described it as a real business to be proud of.
And so that's it. This evening's awards, the Teesdale Business Awards 2021, are complete. Congratulations to all our finalists and of course to all tonight's winners. I hope you'll all agree it has been completely different online, but it has been just as much a celebration of the very best of Teesdale and a chance to discover more of the amazing businesses based on our doorstep. We hope you've had a really good time watching and celebrating. All tonight's finalists will receive a certificate which can be collected from Enterprise House, and the winners can look forward to their trophy being delivered. A quick reminder, please tag us in any social media posts so that we can all share in tonight's successes. Together we can raise the profile of Teesdale's businesses and hopefully play a little part in keeping them thriving for years to come. Let's fill the internet with photos of you celebrating. The hashtag for tonight is hashtag TBA2021, and as I mentioned earlier, there is a prize for our favourite photo from tonight's celebrations, and our winner will receive a box of chocolates and some champagne. This film from tonight will be available later this evening on the Teesdale Business Awards website, so you can watch it as many times as you like.
On behalf of Enterprise House, thank you again to our category sponsors for their financial support and work on judging their categories. To everyone who submitted a nomination for an individual or a business, your input really helps in painting a full picture about these role models in the Dale. To Alison and Jonathan from Teesdale Cheesemakers for sharing their story with us. Thank you to Anne-Marie for the design of our trophies this time. Sarah Patrick for the production of the certificates, and to Lynn and Emma, the backroom team at Enterprise House, for their support of Peter Dixon in bringing the event together. The press will be reporting on the event in local and regional newspapers over the next few days, but again, please do share your photos on social media and send them to us at Teesdale Business Awards. Thank you for watching and your support for the Dale's business community. Please stay safe, and we look forward to seeing you in person when we celebrate the Teesdale Business Awards 2023.